children need to play, to interact, to have an interface with their teachers and their classmates in a very active educational environment. I'm Dr. Jane Hughes. I'm an ophthalmologist, ophthalmic surgeon in practice in San Antonio, Texas. I also had the privilege of serving 2 terms as a trustee for Northside Independent School District, which when I left had 80,000 students. I don't think it's the most safe environment for children to be secluded, socially isolated, whether they're in a wonderful family or a family that's borderline or even a family where there is abuse of children. Children need social interaction. Children need a schedule. Children need to learn. This is a time in their life when they're like sponges, and we are missing that opportunity. And I think it leads to despair in children. I think it's visible to most parents, especially at the beginning of the lockdown when school was called off, that children felt isolated. I think this is extremely harmful because it is, first of all, unnecessary, but second of all, children need to play, to interact, to have an interface with their teachers and their classmates in a very active educational environment. If you take a look at what happened in Boston and some of the other places where they had online schooling, 20, 30, 40% of students didn't ever log in. This has hurt the lower socioeconomic strata the most. These are the people that have the fewest resources. And if they come from a home where there's a single parent who has to work, they don't have the same mentorship at home that more affluent families have. So we're talking about not only social isolation, depression, boredom, but we're also talking about a strategic loss in education in terms of reading and learning. If you take college students, in my practice, I've had students devastated, 19, 20-year-old kids who'd gone off to college and then went to spring break, and the next thing they know, they've been ordered to come get their stuff, school's closed, some courses offered online. They went from having been launched, if you will, to college, to having to be at home with the parents with literally nothing to do, especially during the height of the lockdown. So I think we're going to see the ripple effect psychologically, socially, emotionally, for a long time to come. I'm Dr. Jane Hughes, and this is my second opinion.